What's up everybody, this is Fliptriq, and in this video we'll be playing some Awesomenauts. This game just came out yesterday on the PlayStation Network. It was free if you have PlayStation Plus. It'll be released today, which is May 2nd for Xbox Live. Not a lot of information was released about this game before it came out, so I didn't really know much about it. When I first saw it, I thought it was going to be pretty bad. I thought it was just going to be a really dull, uneventful game. But once I started playing it, I actually really enjoyed it, and I've been playing it quite a bit lately. As you can see, I'm already level 27. It takes about 30 games to get that far. I'm not sure exactly, but pretty close to that. Noticed a lot of people on message boards and stuff are saying they're having a lot of trouble with this game, so I thought I'd make a quick video, show you how I'm playing, and hopefully you can use that and increase your gameplay a little bit. First I want to go through all the different characters, so we'll go into our practice game and just go through them all very briefly, and then I'll show you what I'm using, my setup, and then actually play a game. Alright, so when you first start off, you'll be level 1. You'll have access to 3 different characters. You'll have Lone Star, Leon, and I think the other one is Froggy G. I'm not sure exactly, but I'm going to go through all of them. We'll start off with Clunk. This is the tank class of the game. He is like a big robot guy. One of his attacks actually increases his health pool, and then also does like a lifesteal. So you're able to get a really big health bar, and then just continuously replenish it as you do your attack, which I think has a 4 or 5 second cooldown. So this guy's really effective if you are into tanking. The second character is Froggy G. This is like a ranged DPS character. His main attack is like a water pistol. He also has a dash attack that has a stun, and then he also has a tornado that makes him temporarily invulnerable to damage while he's in the tornado. He's a pretty good character. I haven't played too much with him though. We also have Yuri, who is a monkey with a jetpack. He can fly. The only drawback to that is he doesn't move very fast, and if you ever get hit by a melee attack, he falls to the ground. You can fly back up, but you can get stun locked if you're getting attacked by melee, and it makes him pretty hard to play. Out of all the characters, I had the most trouble with this guy. Aside from being able to fly, his main attack is a laser beam that he shoots. The longer you charge the laser, the stronger it gets. And he can also drop down mines that explode on contact. The main character of the game, the one you start the tutorial as, is Lone Star. He's a cowboy. His main weapon is like a blaster pistol. He can also throw sticks of dynamite and he can summon like I guess it's a bull, and it charges in front of him and does a huge knockback to everybody. For all the healers, there's Voltar. He doesn't have a very strong attack. The little orbs that you can see around him in the picture, he can summon those and they do like very minimal damage. Other than that, his main attack is just a heal. He can heal the little minions that get spawned for both teams, and then he can also heal allies. He just is not able to heal himself unless he summons a heal bot, which I didn't really play around with too much. My main character that I like the most is Leon. He plays a lot like a rogue. He's very quick. He can stealth. I like this guy a lot. This is who I'll be playing as when I play my actual game. I'm going to show you my setup that I have for this guy. I guess now would be a good time to explain what kind of game this is. If you played League of Legends or Heroes of New Earth, imagine that, but like a side-scroller rather than a top-down view. It has the turrets. Each map has different lanes you can go across. Creeps spawn and they help you out to take down the turrets, and once you make your way all the way across to the other side of the screen, there's the enemy base which you have to destroy. Almost exactly like League of Legends, just side-scroller. This is your loadout screen. You have 3 different abilities, and then this bottom row is the same across all of the characters. Increases maximum health, automatically regenerate health, increases movement speed, gain additional solar, which is your currency, and this one gives you 125 solar. This top row, his main attack, or one of his main attacks, he has like a tongue snatch where you can grab people and draw them in closer so you can do some more damage if they're trying to escape. The abilities I chose were increases the range of the tongue snatch. You have the option to add a silence effect, but I didn't go with that. You can also add lifesteal and increases the damage of the tongue snatch. He's also able to stealth, and when he does stealth, he creates a clone of himself to kind of distract the enemies. What I picked for that is you'll regenerate health when you're cloaked, and makes your replica dummy walk around and lets him attack. I've actually never used this ability. I never have enough time or currency to actually invest any points into this. His main attack is like a lightning dagger that he uses. This ability is the bread and butter of this character. The lifesteal effect, this is the very first thing I always pick up, and I found that to be most effective. Aside from that, I also add the chance to get a critical strike. Dealing double damage is always very effective, and increases the damage of the slash. So that's the character I'll be doing. It's also a quick brief overview of all different characters. I'm going to go into a battle. Alright, when you first start off, you're in this drop pad. Your goal here is to pick up as much of the solar energy as you can. It gives you an opportunity to gather some more resources in order to upgrade your skills. Alright, so I'm going to start off, I'm going to pick up the lifesteal for the blades. I think that's the most effective ability to start off with. After that, I like to grab the added damage, and then I go for crit. After that is all finished and all maxed out, then I'll pick up the time snatch ability. So basically you need to stay back, make sure that the enemy turret isn't attacking you. You'll have creep that spawn, which are these little guys right here. You want to stay behind them, let them kind of lead the way. Once they get near the enemy turret, they empower a little bit, they gain a shield. As long as you're standing behind them, you won't take damage. Just make sure you back off before they get killed by the turrets. You can deal a little bit of damage. Eventually, they do get stronger as your team levels up. And that is basically the main objective of the game, is to destroy the enemy's turrets. As I said before, Leon is really nimble, really fast, so as you're attacking you want to try to jump a lot. Make yourself a hard target to hit. I think that's the most important thing, is to make sure you're always jumping, and you need to have really good control over your character, and make sure you're aiming your attacks. A lot of people would just stand there like this guy right here. I was almost able to finish him off, but I had to back off because that turret was about to kill me. If you do need to get health regen, you're able to teleport back by holding the R1 button, which we're going to do right now. That takes you back to your base, you're able to buy your abilities here, and your health also regenerates. So, since we're only able to get the crit right now, we'll go ahead and pick that up. Like I said, normally I like to get the added bonus damage first, but in this situation I wasn't able to. Alright, so I'm going to take out, I think that's Froggy G. Another way to get health back, each map has some area where there's these little critters, which are able to kill. I don't think they attack you, but they drop pretty nice health chunk. And there's also health power-ups like that one scattered around that randomly spawn. Alright, so we're going to try to put a little more damage onto this guy's turret. Won't be able to do much because these creep are almost dead. I'm going to get up, back off. I saw somebody down here, so we're going to take him out. Looks like he's trying to get some health. And he retreated back into his base. So I'm going to come back up top. Escort my creep back to the turret. get some health, stay away from the enemy who was over there. Power up a little bit. Alright, there's another guy. Go for that. And we're going to take out this guy. Got blinded a little bit there. And he retreated as well. Got quite a bit of solar energy stored up, so very soon I'm going to port back to the base and upgrade my skills a little bit and try to do a little bit more damage to this turret. If I can hit it. Not a lot, but every little bit counts. Let's see what's going on at the bottom. What just happened to me was another technique you can use with the tongue snatch ability. If someone's damaging your turret, you can pull them in front of the creep, and they actually take damage instead of the creep. I'm gonna port back, upgrade my daggers a little bit, and head right back into it. Before they damage mine. Get him to retreat a bit, grab some more health, and just repeat the process. Try to do as much damage to their turret as I can. And there's someone down here who's trying to get some health, so you mess with. Oh, that's my teammate. Okay. My fault. I thought that was the enemy Froggy G. Alright, we should be able to take out the turret here. There we go. And I need some more health. I'm going to drop back down. Take out a couple of these guys. And see what's going on at the bottom. There's an example of one of the stronger creep that you can summon. I'm not sure, I haven't figured out what causes them to come, but eventually, at some point in time they do end up showing up. Since I have quite a bit of solar energy, we can report back. Upgrade the damage of my daggers, and since I have some extra solar energy, I might as well pick up the tongue snatch ability as well. I think he went stealth or he disconnected. I'm not sure what exactly happened there. Oh, that was the guy's replica clone. That is the ability that I said is kind of useless. I've never used it, but it did distract me a little bit there. I just think it's more important to deal damage. Yeah, you can avoid it pretty well as long as you're quick to jump around. I really found a situation where I really absolutely needed to stealth and get away.
Killing spree.
There's not a lot of exciting action in this game. It's kind of a bad example. Hopefully this is helping a little bit though, giving you some pretty good tactics. As you can see, my team is ranked, there's level 12, 12, and 11, whereas they are 6, 5, and 5. As long as you focus more on taking out their creeps, you don't get hit by the enemy turrets, have some good PvP battle techniques, you should be leveling up quickly. Make sure you gather the solar energy, and don't let them distract you. Try to distract the enemy. Now I'm on a killing spree and I've got 450 solar energy, so I'm going to port back. Upgraded my daggers all the way, now they're doing full damage and a full amount of crit. And we've got the tongue snatch ability, so we should be in pretty good shape now. That was bad. I need to get away. Get some more life real fast. Drop back down. Leon out. If you're ever in a situation where you're not sure what you should be attacking, the priority system is always the enemy players unless they are behind a turret. After that, it is the enemy creep, and the last thing you want to attack is the turret. Sometimes you might want to get greedy and try to do as much damage to the turret as you can, but you don't want to focus on that or you'll end up getting yourself killed. I think that is the most important factor to remember, and that seems to be why a lot of players aren't doing very well. Froggy G character did his stun dash, which ended up killing me. When you do die, it brings you back to the drop pad. You're able to gather some more solar energy. The pattern on this never changes, so if you are able to memorize it, you can get, I think it's up to 37 if you get it perfect, which I've done a couple times. Alright, from here we're gonna max out our health. If there's anything else we can get, doesn't look like it. And get right back into the... This red barrier at the bottom of this means that only the red team can go through. I guess that guy didn't know that, and that's where he was trying to jump up. Looks like we're about to take out this turret. Got a kill on him as well. And we are now in their base. This is where the tongue snatch ability is very helpful. The enemies will usually try to hide on the other end of their base and deal damage to you. If you have the tongue snatch ability, you're able to just pull them back. But I didn't need to that time because we took their base out. But that is basically how you play this game. Hopefully this helped you guys out. My team seemed to know what they were doing pretty well. 5 kills, 7 kills, 4 kills compared to 2 kills collectively on their team. And I'm now level 29. Each time you level up, you unlock a new ability for one of the characters. And very close to level 30. I think the level cap is 50, I'm not exactly sure. And looks like right now I'm number 40 on the leaderboard, which is pretty cool. I'm not exactly sure what causes or what determines their rating. Looks like mine's 1393. My win percent is 8695, played 23 games. And the top rating is 1815. Not sure, like I said, I don't know how that rating gets determined. I'm trying to figure it out, but haven't been able to yet. If anybody knows, be sure, or yeah, let me know in the comments below if you know what that means. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. If it did, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like me to play some of the other characters, give you an idea of how you should be playing those. I don't mind making other videos. I'm really bad with Yuri, I think is the monkey character, the jetpack monkey. I'm terrible with him. Other characters I'm pretty decent at. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. I do playthroughs and gaming news and game reviews. Occasionally have contests that I give away. Be sure to check those out if you're interested. Hopefully this helped you out. My name's Fliptriq.